Alright. Yeah, after taking about 10-15 minutes off, I decided, yeah, we're going to start streaming episode 2. I just had to set it up for YouTube, but no, we are here. Oh, excuse me. Now, unlike the first game, I have not played this at all. Like, I got up to the gargoyle, which was about halfway, 60% of the way of episode 1. Never played this. I do know that this game is harder. And not as well liked. So... I don't know. Apparently there are a lot of instant death enemies, which... gonna be having a lot more shenanigans. But you know, that's okay. We're just gonna play this for about an hour. Most of that is gonna be cutscenes. Hopefully it's not as jittery as the first game. By the way, this intro song is a bop. It's music of this series as far as being really good. I know I said we might play Mario, but I was like, nah. I wonder. Yes. I love this. Yeah, we got something for everyone. Ziggy and Cosmos. Ooh.
What you're seeing here is actual footage from the violence that erupted before dawn this morning. These seemingly coordinated Realian attacks were reported throughout Federation territory, prompting government officials to consider this movement an act of terrorism. The response to these Realians has been... Oh. There's been a new development. As internal agencies continue to analyze these violent events, a flash action report within the Federation and obtained by this station indicates that only Realian models created within the last 2 years, or those receiving adjustments in the Milshan star system, have been implicated. Although this is not a complete list, we have obtained a partial list of units matching these criteria. This list includes DZ-100-6448, DZ-2000330, DZ-100-1007.
Today was just the beginning of the ensuing violence. These Realian outbreaks are spreading like wildfire. They'll be reading off plenty more model numbers in the media tomorrow. I can assure you.
Sorry about that.
So,
Just dropped my controller.
what does that have to do with the operation? I'd like to know why I was chosen for this mission. I'm told that the military has detained all of its Realians. I find it difficult to believe that they don't have any misgivings about us.
Kanan, you're a Realian who's been especially created and configured by Vector itself. I've been given the CEO's personal guarantee that you won't be affected like the others.
Besides, no ordinary pilot could possibly control your craft. That makes you very vital to the operation.
I don't believe you two have been properly introduced yet. This is Chaos. He'll be joining you on board as your navigator.
I appreciate the offer, but you may want to reconsider. A regular human can't ride in that thing.
Right. That's why I'm here. Don't worry.
Why does
All
it
right,
look
it's settled then.
different?
Good luck to both of you.
As mentioned in the briefing, this is a top-secret mission. All IFF code transmitters will be switched off, and under no circumstances will you receive backup from this vessel. You'll have to manage your descent and return on your own. You can expect heavy resistance from both UTIC enemy craft and Federation military units deployed throughout Milsha. It's gonna be dangerous, so watch yourselves out there.
Don't worry. I'm coming back.
Operator, requesting confirmation. We are to head to point NN441, correct?
Correct. The URTV force is currently deployed at the target location. Your primary objective is to retrieve them. Protecting them should be your first priority.
All of them?
Affirmative. If the situation allows, you will then infiltrate UTIC's mother frame and acquire the Y data, the root of this conflict.
Roger. We'll do what we can.
ES Asher, startup sequence complete.
Does it say
Requesting
Tales
launch.
from
Launch
the
request
last game? Is this a
confirmed. Now
prequel?
guiding ES Asher to Deck B.
Defensive shields deployed.
More Frederick
Ready when you are.
Parks.
Roger. Initiating launch procedure. Good luck.
Currently passing through the troposphere. Outer hull temperature returning to normal. Adjusting descent path by 0.22. This should get us closer to our target. Approach warning. Incoming craft detected. They're on an intercept course. There are...
We'll take them all out. Stop counting and take control of the shields. We'll use the shockwave to gain an advantage on them. You've got control of the weapons.
Roger. It looks like they're unmanned. With no G-force limit, they can outmaneuver us. They might pull some crazy moves out there, so be careful.
It just makes them all the more predictable.
There's no end to these guys. And we don't have much ABR energy left either. Let's find some place to set it down. We're empty. All enemies destroyed. It's true. You really are as good as they say.
How are you handling the feedback? You know, a normal person would have probably passed out by now. I don't want you jeopardizing the mission.
I'm fine. It feels like it's had some special tuning, but that just makes it more interesting.
I see. Well, if I get anything unusual from you, I'm cutting the bypass to the navigator immediately. I can operate this thing fine by myself.
Roger. Looks like we're pretty far out from our objective. Plus, I'd say the defensive network we saw on the way down takes out the idea of an airborne approach.
We'll go by ground then. Fortunately, the rubble from the burned-out buildings should provide us enough cover to cross the city unnoticed.
Agreed. We'd better get moving. We don't have much time.
Not much time? Does this have something to do with the URTVs? Those designer children?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. We need to protect them from the coming crisis. If and when it occurs.
You do realize that's a different story from what I heard in my official briefing.
No doubt. As the Federation Government Special Forces, the URTVs were sent in ahead of the invasion. I'm sure you understand what they represent in the conflict against the UTIC organization.
Right. I understand that they're bioweapons sent in to sever the link between the UTIC's mobile weapons fleet and their source of power, the Zohar.
The higher-ups have complete confidence in the URTVs. They are the military's trump card. Unfortunately, the brass are also blind to the potential dangers of the URTVs.
Fascinating. I hadn't realized the situation was so desperate.
God damn, yeah. They definitely improved the soundtrack. Not that the soundtrack was bad from the first game. Yeah, it's got a lot more background music. Yeah, probably play for a bit. Half hour longer and then... I wasn't sure how long the overall cutscenes were going to be. Might just get out the tutorial for next time. Because yeah, like, I just can't believe that we beat the first game. feels really surreal, like that is
So tell me, what exactly are we
25 years?
expecting to happen here?
Well, the problem is that the URTVs aren't merely machines. They're real people, with their consciousness intact. The system that currently controls the Zohar was actually designed to be used for the UMN transport system. However,
Yes.
well, they experimented with the transport of living beings numerous times, but every attempt ended in failure.
According to the records, 99.76% of them were killed instantly.
However, it seems that on very rare occasions, there were survivors. They didn't exist as people anymore, though. They were just things, never able to recover their consciousness, the very element that made them human.
Mental breakdown.
Lieutenant General Helmer concluded that if contact with the system led to the destruction of the human mind, then even the URTVs created as the system's antithesis might be affected. Therefore, if the URTVs were to suffer a mental breakdown, then likely the Zohar, a source of infinite energy, would spiral out of control. That would be devastating.
And yet, the General Staff decision wasn't overturned. I suppose that's where we come in.
And I don't know if they've changed Chaos's voice actor. I don't know. He seems very slight compared to the first game. Maybe it's just my imagination. Select the target with the direction. Yeah. The enemies have a front or back to you. If you attack the enemy in the back, your aim will be 100% and the critical rate will be increased both. Oh, okay. Oh, at least it tells me. Piercing. Cunning in the moon. It's called piercing. And slot. Yeah, still got the rotating bit. Ooh, that's a random. Cancel recruit. Yeah. random. Increasing ether damage and healing. Oh, okay. Target loses its turn if it's damaged by an attack. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a bit different from the first game. I should battle this guy. Hey, we went up a level. Ah, dang. I wrecked the pudding and got spotted.
What is it? A pillar of light? And that sound. It's more than that. Music.
It's the Song of Nephilim.
You know what it is?
I can't believe it. Even Utic has to be aware of the danger of the song. What could possibly make them? No! If this keeps up...
It looks like they think we're the enemy. Any ideas?
Yes, send an emergency IFF signal to let them know we're on their side. We can't let anything stop us. We have to reach our objective.
They should be receiving our IFF signal.
Wait. Something's wrong.
What is this? What the? What's going on with them?
This is...
A moat?
It can't be.
Come on, hold on, mate.
Wait. Kanan, no. Don't listen to it. Close your mind.
Is he with us?
I don't know. But he's broadcasting an IFF.
Attention, unidentified craft. I've received your IFF signal. The other crafts have been tainted, but you seem unaffected. Are you an ally?
Well, it looks like this one's still sane. What do you think?
Getting out of here is our first priority right now. I think we should stick together.
Agreed.
Confirmed. IFF signal accepted. Stand by. I will now eliminate the affected Federation units.
Impressive. I guess that pilot is just as effective on foot as he is in his craft.
Truly amazing.
I don't know, if they would just slice open a robot with a katana in front of me, I'd be like, what the hell, man?
Thanks for the assist. And you're?
I am Captain Jin Uzuki. You don't look like you're with the regular forces. Well, whoever you are, if you're still operational, I advise you to leave. This place affects people. Some stop being people altogether.
They stop being people?
Unfortunately, we can't leave. Not until we've completed our mission.
Your mission?
Forgive us, Captain. I am Chaos, and this is Kanan. I suspect that you're part of the landing operation, aren't you? Do you know where the URTV force is now? If so...
URTVs? Ah, the special units, said to possess an anti-Udu retrovirus.
Our mission is to protect them. Please, if you know where they are, tell us.
Well, this is quite a coincidence. Although it's more than that. Fate, perhaps. In any case, I will take you.
There is no choice but to fight.
Oh, okay.
May you rest in peace.
Wow, okay, this comic system is very different from the first one. You gotta know the zone weakness. You know what? I'm not gonna take this in. My brain is kind of fried from the last battle. We're gonna call it here. We're gonna redo that tutorial battle next time because didn't quite get it. That's okay. I think I've got it, but not 100%. It's more of like how far they are from you determines the attack as well as they're weak to certain type of attacks. Like some are weak to ones far away, some are weak to close up, and some are weak to the mid range. And squares, close, triangles, mid, circles, far. It's gonna be a little bit for me to get used to. It's gonna be a lot more conscious fighting. But you know, that's okay. We'll get through it. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it. I know it was only an extra half hour, but it's alright. We'll call it here, have some fun, and we'll play again on Friday. Alright, take it easy. Bye bye.